Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Stephen Fulton's either scared or nervous. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Stephen Fulton and his team has come out and stated that they're threatening to pull out of the Inoue fight at their press conference, claiming that they have concerns about Inoue's hand wraps ahead of the fight. Now, this makes zero sense to me, to be honest with you. To think about it like this, to accuse Inoue and his team of illegally wrapping your hands to gain an advantage days away from the fight reeks of fear, reeks of making an excuse. So either you're making an excuse and you're afraid of Inoue, or you're just nervous about the fight. Either way, this is garbage. Don't come out and say ignorant and stupid things like this. This is the worst thing I've seen from Stephen Fulton and his team. And you know, I have a lot of respect for both guys, but this is disgusting. Days away, you want to accuse this man indirectly of being a cheater. That's hot ass juice. Think about this. Inoue's hands wraps, they're legal. They are legal. Every commission is different, and the definition of how he gets his hands wrapped are legal. He's done nothing illegal. He's never been fined, sanctioned, or anything, or disciplined in any way, shape, or form. His hand wraps are legal. Secondly, if the hand wraps were a big deal, why didn't they go over this in negotiations? Why didn't they set a different standard for this in negotiations? They completely ignored all of this. So if this was such a big concern, why not deal with this in negotiations? See, you understand that everything that was agreed upon before the fight was that you have neutral judges, that you have a neutral referee, that everything was on neutral ground, even though the fight was in Japan. This is what was agreed prior. Why didn't you throw the hand wraps in there if that was such a big concern? We understand what's really going on here. A lot of people are divided in boxing over this fight, and this is an excellent fight. It's a 50-50 fight where you see a lot of racial tensions boiling over. Guys calling Inoue a hype job simply because he's Asian makes zero sense to me. At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense because whether Inoue wins or loses, he's not a hype job. He has an accomplished resume. He's a three-weight world champion, former undisputed, first-time Japanese fighter in history that's ever been pound for pound number one. And they're simply hating because he's Asian. At the end of the day, Fulton is a great fighter, an excellent athlete. And I think either guy could win the fight, but these racial narratives are pushing these agendas, and it's disgusting. They've even accused Inoue of being a cheater, a PED cheat. It just does not stop with these narratives. And from Team Fulton, I'm disgusted with the fact that they're acting like either cowards or they're nervous about the Inoue fight. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.